Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have an article here talking about the new achievements of the Ukrainian armed forces in the southern part of Ukraine. And it seems like the offensive is, counteroffensive, is in full swing. So remember, this is the 1st of August and we're going to find this piece of information, these reports coming from the Ukrainian armed forces. I can't verify them, obviously, but we're gonna keep that in mind. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from August 1st, 2022. This is the title. Armed forces of Ukraine have already deoccupied 46 settlements in Kherson Oblast. Now remember, 46, today is the, not April, August 1st. We'll find out in the future. We're going to keep an eye on this and see how far they go. 46 settlements. Let's see what they report. In Kherson Oblast, 46 settlements have been deoccupied from Russian control, but it is still recommended that the local population evacuates to safer areas until Kherson Oblast is fully liberated. But how can you liberate an area that the majority is Russian, isn't it? Isn't that the purpose, the reason why the Russians, one of the reasons why Russians invaded, and because their ethnic Russians were kicked in the teeth by the Ukrainian army since 2014? Isn't that one of the reasons? So what do you mean you deoccupy them? Maybe you don't want to be deoccupied. Maybe now you're the invader, actually. You think about that thing? Since there's more Russian. Let's get Kosovo, for instance, now that we have Kosovo in the news. Kosovo in the northern part of Kosovo, right, where the Serbs are. Those Serbs don't want to be liberated by Kosovo or liberated by Albania. They want to be liberated by someone else, right? By the Serbs. Let's say the Serbs come and invade their territory or whatever, Kosovo, get over there, they invade and they take the northern part only, whereas majority is Serbs, and then the other guys push them back and say, oh, you know what, we're gonna liberate you. Maybe those Serbs don't want to be liberated. Maybe they say, go, stay back. Anyway, fully liberated. The source is Dmitro Butry, acting head of the Kherson Oblast military administration, quoted by Interfax Ukraine. Quote from Butry. As of today, 46 settlements have already been liberated in Kherson Oblast, most of them in the north, which borders Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, and some in the south on the border with Mykolaiv Oblast. Okay. According to Butry, in the deoccupied territory, 90% of some villages are practically destroyed. They are still under constant shelling today. The population has mostly left. So we have here that at a briefing on the 1st August, the acting head of the military administration emphasized that the situation in Kherson Oblast is critical. He once again called on residents to evacuate to safer areas. You mean to go to Russia? And quote from Butry, in order to protect yourself, I recommend evacuating to safer area until the liberation of the oblast. Well, 46 settlements. Is that what it was? Yeah, 46 settlements. If that's great news for the Ukrainians and their handlers, if that's true. And if it's not true, then obviously it's not a good news. We're going to find out in the future if, by looking at the map, always check the map and say, okay, they say the oblast is big. It's like, let's say a county, something like that. Now, that didn't say where, what exactly. Give us some names so we know, so we can in about a week look when you're gonna defend yourself. I don't know, maybe you're gonna liberate more towns eastwards or towards Russia. I would like to know that. You just can't say like that, because if you say there's 46 settlements liberated, you know exactly the names of those settlements, because someone says, okay, we liberated A, B, C, D, so you know what you liberated, you know the towns. So if you say that in the Oblast, they gave you kind of in the south of this, north of that, but we're going to find out. As I said, If this is the counteroffensive, that means it's in full swing. So we can't, we can't accept after about 2 weeks the statements, oh, the operation did not start yet. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.